Greetings everybody and welcome back to Daddy DeGrand Daddy Plays Disco Elysium. Last time I was trolled by a postcard and I still don't take all that lightly to that, so yeah. Let's jump straight back into the game, see what we can find. Load the save file, there we go. I actually have to speak a little quieter than usual because it is very early in the morning right now. Is this where we last stopped? 10:40? Money looks about right, but I'm pretty sure that last time we died to that postcard business going on there. Hang on, let me check my things really quick. I have my empty cassette case. And apparently I have nothing else. That's good. Track down your badge, track down your gun. Open the trash container. I'm pretty sure I already did that. Yeah, wait. I already did that. Maybe it put me back to this checkpoint because I was actually getting a game over there. That would be awkward. Okay, let's go back to the trash thing. I think we should have the key on us. There we go. Open the padlock with the key. So I'll go get myself the postcard again, but I will not read it to the end this time. Let's do it. Open the lid. And there was a lot of things in here, I remember. We have seen all of this. We checked the boxes. We saw milk, a lot of garbage. And there was... I think there were clothes from the corpse in here. Yeah, there it is. The jeans. He's adding it into his bag. And I think there was something else. So the container, the belt. Oh yeah, we're looking for the belt and the shirt. We found the shirt. There it was. Also, we got another level up, which is very nice. Alright, that's all you think. But there was more. We need to ask the kid about who put them there. Oh yeah, the kids. I remember now. The kids were terrible. Kuno, I think that was the name of the kid, right? Man, what a weirdo. Okay, we need to ask the kids. We already did that. You think someone from the whirling might have been... Yeah, we have already asked all about that. Let's proceed. I'm pretty sure there was some kind of writing board in there with a secret compartment. Yeah, there it is. A blue piece of plastic. That's what we wanted. The damaged ledger. I don't know what this is. Secret task complete. Find your paperwork. We got it. I think last time we said it must have been cramping my stuff. So let's go with another option this time. Let's accuse someone else because we are unfallible. Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure someone has not fallen into the hands of the RCM's enemies. Organized crime or worse. Official notes sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives. Okay, I think we actually saw that last time, so he's repeating himself. Okay, I'll do that. You know what, we say nothing. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Anyway, where were we? The lieutenant peers into the trash container where soggy cartons and racks stink uninvitingly. You know, you can step into this thing, Kim. Alright, Hobocop style, one more time. There, what's the knock cannon? Oh yeah, we failed for that last time. Okay, let's go with it. It's a giant rifle that is very expensive, and it's not there. I am into hi-fi. That's too bad because none of those things are actually in there. There's just food waste and crisp wrappings. I knew it. Let's get out. Alright, we got everything out of this thing. No, we're done here. We can go. Alright, I got a skill point. Let's put that into place. I think last time I used rhetoric. This is something that makes me a bit more physically, psychically stable. I think it was Inland Empire that warned me about reading the card there, right? Let's check. Hunches and gut feelings. Dreams in waking life. I don't know if that is really something I should take here. Let's go with drama. Drama seems to be something along our lines. Alright, then we check our pockets. Damage Lodger, interact with it. We're going to read the card again, but I think there was a point where the screen started to turn black all around the corners, so that's the point where we will stop reading it. Anything else? There's a piece of toilet paper. Oh yeah, we all saw that. Let's smell at the ledger again, because that was fun. Acidic stench of rotting foot has rubbed off on cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This base surrounded by a faint air of spoiled meat, the stuff of death itself, and then sprinkled liberally with the citrus zest of the toilet cleaner. That's that good stuff. Okay, let's browse the white papers. They're not exactly white. They are yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered with faint red lines forming short paragraphs. Once in a while there's a red stamp that explains case files, commit to paper. The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if most illegible. What is in there? What are they about? Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases. Undertaken, not completed, mind you. Alright, there was a mention of a naming convention there. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. Medium success. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from Snoop fiction and Vespertine cop show staples. Oh my, and they are written in capital letters too. Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural, another The Square Bullet Hole Murders, another yet The Unsolvable Case. Is there more? Others appear more lighthearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, the murder at the hookah parlor, even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. Okay, it's going to take an effort to piece these files together, but it can be done later, once you're done expecting them up close. Okay, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention. You know what? I'm not that interested in that. Let's close the files and go back to the cards. Oh yeah, we shaked it, I think. Let's go. We shook it. Something rattles inside. Yeah, that's the postcard. We want that. Logic, medium success. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it. How would I open it? Conclude. Logic. Oh yeah, that was a pretty high chance. Let's go with this one, interfacing. Oh, we failed this time. Is not what you do. You squeeze the plastic to slide it open and nothing happens. Then you bend it some, then crack it. That goddamn thing is stuck. That's not cool. Last time we succeeded with that. Why do we fail with it now? It's probably a random roll every time, but I'm not happy about that. Okay, let's try this one. Can I read the case files now? Nope, we failed that too. It's possible, yes. Easy, no. You need to come up with a small archaeological system to reorder the remains of your past works. At the moment, all they do is fall apart in your hands. Some dates and the numeric titular system is all you have. Okay, let's browse the case file once more. Kim, my cases appear to employ some kind of naming convention. Do I really have to ask that? Come on. You mean the alphanumeric officer precinct time of arrival at the scene? That's the one. No, I mean a non-numeric one, with titles. Oh, you mean the titular? Yes. So do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. I seem to have named the case The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one, he peeks into his notes, The Man with the Hole in His Head. Oh, Kim, you are so bland. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself. This is your idea of amusement? Kim, you're a very special breed of man. He smiles. I pray his loved ones never find out. What happened to him? Rail spike through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident. Okay, that's a harsh way to go. Okay, I have to open an official case. Is there room? There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. Let's commit it to paper. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old, worn-down lead pencil. It's unfitting of this monumental event. Kim, do you have a pen? If he does not have a pen, then I will lose it. Lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. 2 fat, shiny pens hang from the binder, like large caliber bullets on an ammo belt. He is not really saying anything, just standing there looking at them. Can I have one? Oh, he gave me one. Know that I give this to you with resentment. Okay, I take that in. Alright, let's commit it to paper. The tasks you have completed flow out of the blue oblong pen in a brash freehand uncannily similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily, it's almost robotically simple. A language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. You know, at the very least, I'm slowly starting to begin that I am actually the cop here. Inspect victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. Yeah, we did both of these things. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place. Cross out the ones you've already finished. And we gain some morale. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you. And you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case. Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case? No, actually. Any ideas? The Hanged Man. The Furies are at home in the mirror. The setting sun. Shit on a stick. Actually, I don't know. I go with the Hanged Man. That seems very appropriate. Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. That's probably the closest I will ever get out of a compliment out of this man. And I'm pretty sure he's just being sarcastic. Alright, we got a nice bit of extra HP there. XP. He flips the page of the notebook. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out. Is he actually excited about this? I think he might. Okay, let's check our notebook here. Still have a lot of quests that we need to do. Let's call that a moment here. Is there anything I can check here? Problem solved. What does it mean when I go on internalize here? Whatever happened to Guillaume Le Million? Who with this amber mane and sparkling teeth? Okay, I remember that. That was very early in the game. Let's internalize that. I don't know if that really does anything for me if I internalize these things. Okay, let's internalize being the Hobocop as well. I feel like that is very important to us. And those are the only things I can internalize. Okay, let's go with that. Press escape one too many times there. I'm done inspecting these. Close the case files. Inspect the clip. An aluminum block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. Oh yeah, a regular pencil. We did not use that one. Let's run my fingers across the aluminum. The first is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Lieutenant, is this one of the hologram watermarks you mentioned? What? He's lost in his notes. It takes a moment for him to see it. Yes, a halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property. How can I read it off? Let's do that. Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlight designed to reveal hologen watermarks. Mine too. Okay, we'll go to your car right now. This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on. I got that. Thank you. Okay, is there maybe my name on that? It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue. Alright, how many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that. Alright, that's all. Thank you. Anything else? Do I really want to inspect the toilet paper? Okay, sure, let's do it. Oh, no, not that one. That's the one. It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want. Leave it there, it's cool. No, let's take it off. I got experience for that, that's good. Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better. Okay, I think we're done here. Check that again and it still failed. Maybe I will be able to try that out later again, I hope so. Okay, I think we can go now. Let's check out the car really quick. I just really want to know what I'm actually called, because I feel like the game will feel a lot more real by the time we get to that point. Alright, let's step in. How do I turn on the headlights? He turns the preheater on, waits, takes off his keys and says, alright, ready. I turn, you press start, it's next to the preheater. The dashboard lights up with orange glow. Whoa, that sound is loud. That was loud in my ears, I'll be damned. Okay, press the button labeled headlights. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle. There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now. Pull out the pull-out toolbox. I want to check that. Metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized. Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are. Okay, we don't need the pry bar. We already dealt with that. The rubber-handled chain cutters. The hand-cranked flashlight. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need that one at some point. It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Let's you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. Oh my god. Thank you, game. I wouldn't have guessed. Chain cutters, let's go with them too. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap. Go the cutters in your hand. And you know, maybe we will need a pry bar later on as a weapon of some sorts. It feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you think. Good. Let's close the doors. Step in front of the car. Okay, so if I click here now... No, I did not want to talk to you. You seem to be... You know, I wanna have that conversation with you. As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. There she is, Rebecca West. There's a note of pride in the lieutenant's voice. Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no hundreds of micro-perforations. Look at the shimmer and street grit. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Rebecca are all recognizable. They shimmer in the kinema's headlight. Wait, look around you. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears amongst the stopped lorries. In the distance, a child somewhere shrieks, a woman reprimands her in a voice no quieter than a child's cry. Ah, Martinez, he smells the air and says. Where are we on this? Points on the hologram map. Alright, right here, he says, his finger near the top of the map. I want to see that map. Seems like a shithole. Well, I actually have seen worse. Oh yes, Coal City, Le Regiment. Probably totally botched that. The burnt out quarter. Let's look at the perforations. There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. Tally up the different rows. Let's do it. The first row has 18 dots. What about the next one? The longest, it runs all the way around the border and then some. Count them individually. More than 150, maybe even 200. And the last row, 3 perforations. That's it, okay. What do these holes mean? Perforations there represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They're your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. Alpha male officers who are proud of their numbers often do, it's meant. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years? Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? Wait, 18 years I've done this? Go drunk like a megastar. I walk the land telling whores and liars of the end of to come. There are 9,855 days remaining. I was a hobo and lived under a boat. Probably some boring office job. Let's go. We were a hobo. Now we are a Hobocop. You know, the RCM is a volunteers organization. We'll have no qualms of vagrants joining our ranks where they qualified. But let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Close is good, it means finished. You've got, let's see. Wow, more than 200. Is that a lot? That's quite a lot, even for someone who has been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers. So you're saying I'm used to be a super cop? No, he's saying you used to be a super Hobocop. Alright, let's go with the last number. Right, those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there. I gotta say, I actually was expecting a higher number. For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. And he means that in a good way. That's nice of you. There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. And it's obvious the lieutenant doesn't think very highly of these officers. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for. What about you? Yes. Okay. We will maybe later find out how many. How do you handle the strain? Everyone has their own method of coping, some more effective or self-destructive than others. It gives you a meaningful look. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies. Oh no, now we're getting into the good stuff. Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now. This guy is so closed off. Okay, maybe I should find myself a hobby. Anything better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol. He's got a point there. And it's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab. Okay, let's conclude it at that. And we got some more experience. Very nice. I'll go turn off the lights, and he presses a remote control on the key. That's awfully nice of you. You can now see your statistics on the journal page, right on the task description. Okay, we are making some progress here. Can I check my ledger once more? I really want to. So all the tools we collected. That's the pen we got. Let's attack with it once more. Okay, it's apparently all completely locked. Let's check the yellow pages. We haven't done that yet. On the back you'll see thin translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes like marching armies. These look like official forms waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the border and hand them out. According to type of form. What types of forms are there? 3. The topmost are misconduct fines, the middle ones are station calls, and the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of. You don't have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. I don't think I will I don't think I will say anything about that. I actually know some policemen in private, so I actually do have a little bit of respect for the work. Not too much, but a little bit. Maybe a little bit more than that. Okay, let's check the field autopsy. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filed in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Station call? There's a quite sinister in time. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Misconduct fine, a monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real. Maybe I should just go and start finding people to earn some money. Be the corrupt cop I was meant to be. Alright, we got some EXP for that too. I guess all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies for dead guys. And I healed some health. That's nice. What a delicious power hit within this pathetic mess. You feel better. Okay, now we are done with the board. I can still check these. Maybe these will unlock at a later time. We will keep that in mind. Okay, go out. I'm actually a bit of at a loss here. I actually was looking forward to reading the postcard, but stopping at the right time, just so that I can see if I can find another option in there somewhere. Anyway, we still need to get Hugh off. I think that was the main thing we were actually going for, right? Let go of your nose without throwing up. Very low chance. But I will try it. It failed. The smell is repulsive. It pushes into your own mouth. More instant and more familiar than anything you would expected. More fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within. Can I try to walk away? Oh, so I can finally throw up. Okay, that's good. Is he done? Too late. It's impossible to keep it in. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst. Until a pool of vomit lies under your feet and your throat stings from the stomach acid. A fucking corpse. Lieutenant hands you a blue checkered handkerchief. Keep it, he says. Thank you. Kindly. The anger was clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head. Okay, where do we get that from? There's Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't, he points to the greenhouse. Inspect victim's body. There's a greenhouse near, and a gardener with the wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirlwind and rats. If he works here, or if she works here, she might have something for the smell. Having the ammonia is a modifier to the endurance check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them. That's good to know. So I can use certain items, consumable items, to make things easy on myself. Here's me hoping that throwing up made me a little bit less drunk there. Perception. You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Why am I looking at this? It's your detective instincts kicking in. Hey, we succeeded. Tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tires right in front of the whirling and wrecks. This is point A. The driver started here and then accelerated straight into the fence. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry. You're correct, this is rather motor carriage friendly city. Okay, that was all you had to say about that. Is this connected to the case? I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With a jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate. You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they are, meant. If you find the time. Okay, I got it. We should also ask the man in the cafeteria, because he should maybe at least know something about all of this, right? So, what are you?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
A young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. She does not look that chubby, but yeah, hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
She stomps her feet to feel warmer. Let's check the store first.
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Okay, I don't want the postcard. Apparently I'm allergic to them. What's a board game? Come on, don't be ridiculous. I know all these things. You're fooling nobody. Don't you sass me, brain.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Yeah, just having a small internal dialogue. Yes, a dialogue with myself. You heard that right. Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
Okay, let's start with your name. My name is Annette, sir. My mom, her name is Pleasance. Pleasance? She owns a store. She's inside minding her register or organizing the stock. The girl gazes at the window, then suddenly jolts, her eyes wide, as if recalling something. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. And you're standing out here in the cold because... I'm signaling that the store is open, she nods eagerly. Otherwise people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance and biographies of famous people. I feel like a shop sign could do a similar job, but maybe she's too poor to actually afford one of those. Such a good trooper you are, already learning the value of hard work. Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mom out with the store. She smiles and stands upright like a little soldier. Good thing she doesn't know that I just used that hand to wipe off vomit off my mouth. What is this crime business? Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals. Okay, but you know what crime is. You're a policeman. Okay, I get it. Crime murder gets the people going. And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him. I'm a policeman myself, by the way. You don't look like much of a policeman. Yeah, I know. Okay then, maybe I'm not a policeman, or should stop being one. No. What does a cop look like? Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen. She points to a book cover on which you see a strapping Vespertine officer. He stands grimly over the body of a dead woman. Okay, Dick Mullen, that was the guy who apparently forgot something about himself. I think my colleagues, you mentioned that guy earlier. Okay, then I decided to live a little. That's one way to put it. You know, nobody actually looks like the guy in the picture. That's just a stupid fantasy of a man. It's not your body that's important in police work anyway, it's your... Oh, let's go with that one. Head, yes, exactly. Not head, child, heads. Flexibility. There are millions of different people out there and you have to get into their heads. Sometimes you gotta be the killer to catch the killer. Isn't that very dangerous? Yeah, strong is the allure of the dark side. Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill. Unlike you, sir, she mouths mischievously. He is just a fictional character. He is no match for you. Okay, now the girl is getting it. Composure, challenging, 70%. Okay, I'm going in to do something now. Let's try it. Hey, we did it, 70%. The girl keeps her hands folded hidden. Why is that? Hey, do you keep your hands folded? What do you mean, sir? She looks worried. You don't need to be worried. I'm here to help. She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest. It's okay. She brings out her reddened hands. Her nails are frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh. You bite your nails. And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? She shoots out you a suspicious glance. Well, there were a few hints that there might be something going on with your hands. Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that. Her eyes flash with defiance. She is not impressed. Want more? Bet I can figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind. She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic. I mean, here's me standing here trying to convince a kid that I'm a good policeman. Clearly, I have my priorities set in order. Okay, I actually have to guess here. You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you. Rats have been nibbling on your fingers, child labor in dismissal working conditions. Chewed on nails means you're recycling your body material. Or it's an intense dedication to the way of business. There are no witches without personal sacrifices. I don't want to believe that a rat is actually nibbling on this kid. And if they were, they would not just settle with her fingers. Let's go with the first option. Dismay flickers in her eyes. Maybe so, sir, she sighs. Okay, I know, it's a bad habit and I shouldn't. Either way, another ace deduction by the #1 detective in town. It was okay, sir. She still got a rebellious streak. There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same. Okay, let's give her a try. That was a masterclass move. Well, kid, I don't need to prove myself to you. Yeah, it's a little bit too late for that option. You're quite sober, she snaps back quickly. I am not. The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort. Thank you, far too kind, Kim. I appreciate that. Wait, how do you know I'm usually not? Because you usually aren't. I guess that kid must have seen me in action, alright. Okay. I'm sure hope you are, sir. She rubs her red nose. Okay, we gained some experience for that. At least there's that. Suggestion. 28%. What are you missing here? Why does this feel familiar? That did not work out the way I wanted it to. We have absolutely no idea. Familiar how? You must have forgotten something you heard again. Okay, bye. See you around, Annette. Maybe later. I will end the episode here for the moment. It has been going on for quite a while now. At least we are getting closer to the idea that we might actually be a police officer and might actually not totally suck at our job. We're getting somewhere. Not exactly with the murder case. That one will probably never get solved. Or it will. Maybe. We will see. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, have the greatest of days and stay as awesome as you are.